Hello guys, this is Geetansh here, and today we are going to learn how to extract data from a spreadsheet which contains mutual funds and print its past week change and month change in percentage format with little to no knowledge of coding in Python, as we are going to use a no code tool like ChatGPT with quality of prompt engineering to fulfill all our needs. And let's dive right in. So we are going to be using Google Colab and Google Spreadsheets, which can easily be integrated along with each other. So in the Google Spreadsheets we have a column named bracket BID, and we have a general name for the mutual funds which we have bought and which we'll be extracting. Returning back to Google Colab, we are going to run all our code over here in this environment. Pressing the first cell, we get an option to mount our drive from which contains the spreadsheet under it. While running the first cell, it will ask us for permissions, and there would be a pop-up that would be seen the first time you run the drive. Run the first cell, you are going to allow the um, permissions and click on continue. That would allow you to mount the drive. And on the left side, where you can see the files that can be successfully used, you need to refresh those files, and you would be able to see drive, and under drive you would see my drive, and under my drive you can see the path, you can see the file, and you can copy the path, the required file, and after copying the path you need to paste it under the Excel file path. Let's dive into the prompt engineering, where I have given the prompt for the column name and to find the changes. It seems that ChatGPT has taken the yfinance library for using the API to call the NAV changes. Here I have copied the code and you try to use it in the Google Colab. I have got the error output as float object has no attribute replace. So we are going to feed in this error to ChatGPT and check what updated code it feeds out. It's telling us about something that the string is float. So this is updated code which we are going to drop in again on Google Colab. Let's try this out. The next error that I have got from Colab is that data frame has no attribute append. What ChatGPT told me when I pasted this error into ChatGPT, data frame object has no attribute append. It told me that it in the old code of pandas the append object was present, but now it is concat, so it has output the updated code for me. I tried running this code too. Here we are not. I was not able to find. Python was not able to find any of the mutual funds NAV. So that is one problem. So I've asked it to print all the mutual funds where it is not able to find at the start with the problematic tickers. They called the IDs in Yahoo Finance tickers. So I've asked it to print them at the start. It is printing all of them at the start, so it's not able to still find any of the correct tickers. I asked it to specifically focus on the ID column instead in the next prompt. Since we are again facing with an error, I believe that the IDs which we have in our spreadsheet are not compatible with yfinance. And to further prove this, while I went through the documentation of yfinance, I found that they use another uh, unique ID called tickers, which are not compatible with our spreadsheet. So to continue using these IDs, I found a mutual fund a library, Python library called Mftool, which we are going to use in the final prompt with ChatGPT. So let's dive in. This is the updated code where we are going to use Mftool. Here it is using the ID column as a string. As I have also seen the documentation of Mftool, we can use it as integer or string. we have to pip install the Mftool first in our Google Colab environment. Next, we are going to run this test code. We can clearly see it is able to find the NAV of the fund and then exact name of the fund by using the ID column. Now we can further proceed to the final code, piece of code in which it finds the percentage changes, and we can run this code. It takes some time as it filters all the blanks, converts it to a float of the float ID to a string, and removes all the duplicate values of the string and IDs, and it also prints three of the unreachable funds at the start, problematic funds, and here it prints the data frame with the week with the descending order of the week as percentages. So these are the two more prompts that I had given it to strip off the blank spaces and print in the reverse in the descending order. See over here the week change in the descending order. Also, this is the documentation of Mftool, which gives us a comprehensive understanding about various other features which we can pull. Like we can get all the ICSE type of mutual funds. Next, we can get all the details about it. Over here, it is written it is okay to use the ID as a string and integer, but not float. That was one problem which we had solved with prompt engineering. These are the various other codes for getting more details about the mutual funds. We can run these codes too using the IDs. Thanks for watching. You can find all the links to the various repositories and the code and the documentation in the description below. Do let me know in the comments if there's anything else you need clarification upon.